How's it going, boys? My name is Schlatt, and welcome back to Inbox, the show that's about not touching your face and keeping 6 feet away from everybody you know at all times. Hope you guys are staying safe during this pandemic, during the end of days that we're currently experiencing with this whole coronavirus bullshit. Hopefully, you guys aren't watching the news every day and instead are focusing on anything else that brings you joy and or meaning. For me, that's making some more videos, so I'm happy to be here, and let's get started. Hi Schlatt, I'm a senior in high school, and my school has recently shut down and gone to an online format for the rest of the year. The part of this that gets to me is that graduation is not guaranteed to happen anymore. I already knew I was going to cry at it, but the thought of receiving my diploma in the mail instead of on stage is soul-crushing. Graduation would be the last time I would get to see some of my friends with them going off to different colleges or states. This is the first time I've ever been at a loss for what to do or feel. I can block out the thoughts of leaving my friends forever out of my head for a short time, but they always return. I'm starting to lose motivation for school, and I don't know how to get it back. I guess my question is, how can I stay motivated in such a shit situation? I'm not going to sugarcoat it, man. This is a shit situation, right? No one wants to go through this shit. But I will pick a few holes through your argument because I think you're being a bit silly. I think you're overthinking this a little too much. First of all, yes, the idea of not being able to walk at a graduation, at your graduation, right? Like this is 4 years of your hard work to get to where you will eventually, get to walk up on stage, shake the hand, and take the diploma, all that stuff. The idea of not having that, yes, it fucking blows. But lucky for you, most high schools and most colleges kind of realize how important these ceremonies are. And so I'd venture to guess that you're probably going to see it rescheduled to a later time. Maybe sometime during the summer when it's not as crazy as it is now. But I think you'll probably have the ceremony. If not, maybe they'll do some live stream thing. Maybe graduation will be held in a fucking Zoom conference when everybody is just like turns on their webcams at the right time and just waves to the rest of the people in the call. Oh God, that's morbid. Anyways, no, but I think they're going to make the accommodations for you. Either way, you're caught up over this idea that you're never going to see your friends again, and that is the farthest thing from the truth I've ever heard in my life. I mean, coming from someone who graduated high school and went to college, there are so many times where you are going to have the opportunity to see the people you cared about from high school. Yes, for a lot of people who I went to school with in high school, that was the last time I saw them. But for the people who I really cared about, it's not the case at all. I mean, you have Thanksgiving break, which is like a month or two after school starts, where everybody's coming home. You have Christmas break. You have summer. You have a lot of opportunities where everybody comes home from school, regardless of where they go, and you're going to have that time to hang out with them. And regardless, like, you're still talking with these guys. You're still gaming with them. Like, it really is not as big an issue as you think. With going to college, you will see your high school friends less often. You just will. But that just means that the time you spend with them during these breaks and during the times when you see them is going to be that much more meaningful and that much more memorable for you. I am interested, though, because this isn't something that I've ever had to live through. I'm interested if there's anyone else in this scenario whose graduation and other important shit, prom, stuff like that getting canceled. Let me know. Like, leave a comment and let me know how you're getting around it. Like, what are you doing in the meantime? How are you guys staying on top of this thing? Not letting it get to you, not withering away at home, just, wallowing in your own filth and sadness. I'm interested to know. Hey Schlatt, I stumbled across your channel a few months ago, and needless to say, your content is super entertaining and it helps me to get through a stressful day. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Anyways, this is going to be a silly problem, but I just want to know if you can give me your opinion/advice on it. Between me and my younger brother, I am academically more inclined. Being the first child, my parents give me a lot of pressure to become the picture-perfect example for my brother. Meanwhile, my brother never really tries for school, and my parents are more laid back with him. Now, the thing is, I like gaming, but my parents don't allow any console in the house. Their reasoning being is that it'll affect my studies. So to fulfill my wish, I go to my friend's house to play with them. 2 years ago, my dad gifted my brother a gaming console out of the blue. That pissed me off because it means the whole "it'll affect your study" reason just doesn't apply to my brother. That being said, I became less open to my parents. I didn't really feel like they acknowledged me and my feelings as their daughter, even though I tried my best to make them proud. It's so silly to be mad over a gaming console, but it also feels horrible to be treated unfairly. What do you think? Am I being childish? Should I feel this way? Thank you in advance if you could give me your opinion on this problem. Sorry for the broken English. Dude, your English is great. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to pretend like I know the whole dynamic between you and your parents, but I will give you advice based on what I read and what you included in your email. And from first glance, it feels like you might have jumped to a certain conclusion here that you're being treated unfairly. You might be, right? You said that this happened 2 years ago, and as a result, you kind of closed yourself off. When I think the right response should be opening up to your parents and saying, you know, you got my brother a gaming console. What gives? Why are you holding us to different standards? This is how I see the situation, and this is how it makes me feel. I would prefer at least having that conversation over harboring this feeling of resentment and this feeling that you're being treated unfairly for 2 years without, you know, bringing it up to them. I think your parents might appreciate that conversation. They might, you know, you might open their eyes to how you feel like you've been treated, and it might change your situation. It really might. And worst case scenario, they're like, yeah, no, fuck you, right? We're gonna treat you differently. So keep going to your friend's house, right? Keep, you know, get a job maybe and pay for your own console, and show your parents that you can be responsible with this, that you can look after yourself while still playing video games. And I don't think it's as big a problem as you might think it is. That's just where I stand. I think being open with your parents about it should be the first step, and then just take it from there, you know? Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys are at the corner of happy and healthy during this this pandemic. Whoever's playing as this virus is fucking sucking, because Madagascar just closed their ports, and you know, there's this kind of no hope he's going to win anymore. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later.